Alrighty, thanks so much for your patience there. I just needed to do a little background work here, and I'll tell you what. I'll tell you why I was doing that background work. Because this is actually exciting. We've had to make some adjustments to our schedule because we have unlocked so many bonus games. Thank you to all of your generosity for that. So we've got a little different stuff going on here, but that's totally cool. Totally cool. And in our in what we were planning to do here. All right. So this game here is Gargoyle's Quest 2 for the NES. I'm using the Japanese version because, much like Newtopia earlier, the text scroll in this game is so much faster than the English version. Now, what this is called here, and we actually see Slippy in chat here, is Red Arima, which is essentially a reference to the eponymous character of this game. So here's the deal. Unfortunately, I was able to get no practice in this week for this game. And it's only the second time I've ever done this for a marathon. And it's about 1:30 in the morning. So this is going to be fun. But yeah, it's all good. Just bear with. We'll make the best of it. And it'll be cool. Because this is a really cool game. So I tell you what, let's go ahead and get started. 3, 2, 1, now. Oh yeah, also shoutouts to Polyhead for recognizing that music. That is from a game called Al Unser Jr.'s Turbo Racing. And the game itself is somewhat unspectacular, with the exception of that one track in the game, which is really, really, really good. Alright, so here we go. Yeah, it'll be fine. No problem. Alright, so here's the deal. This little red guy here you see on screen, his name is Firebrand. He is a good little gargoyle, and he has been sent out by his king to find out, like, what's going on with the monster world. There's some strange darkness that's been going on down here, and we want to see Firebrand here get to the bottom of it. Oops. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Don't touch me. I just jumped too low there. So, one thing that's cool about this game, and it's kind of a unique thing that made me want to learn to speedrun it in the first place, is the way that movement works in this game. So, you hold down the button to jump, and then you tap the A button, that is, and then you tap the A button again while you're in mid-air to activate your floaty action here. Now, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, I've got that wing power. Now, that depletes the longer... Oh my goodness, that is not good. Okay. Alright, we'll make the most of it. So, you want to use this oh my goodness. Judiciously. Hello. It's 1:30 in the morning. I don't know if I mentioned that. In order to get over certain sections. Now we're going to do kind of a little skip here where we're going to go and touch this and boop, 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 and fly up and touch down right there, and we're safe. Oh my goodness. Okay. We should be okay here. Please just leave me alone. Ah, good. Okay. Okay. We're going to see if we can kill this boss without dying. Oh, good. The pattern we wanted. Please do that again. Okay, that's actually fine. Yes! Sweet. Alrighty, good. Alright, so we've destroyed this guy. And that was Nagus, by the way, that boss that we just killed. And the king is like, all right, now I've seen it. You are the Red Blaze. You are the monster of legend. You must now go fulfill your destiny, but first I need to die. And we also need to give another shout out to Big Mike for another gift sub, this time to Thorville. Retro wins in chat, please, folks. All right, so now we set out into the great big monster world here. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Oh, come on. Yeah, so this is, this character is from the Ghosts and Goblins universe. Alright, so we're going to do a little damage boost here. It's going to throw us back this way, and we're just going to float off of it and make it through there. Nice and easy. Alright, now we're going to pop into this town real quick. Go into this hut here. We're going to talk to this guy. He's going to give us a password. What that really does is it kind of sets it as like a checkpoint of sorts. We're going to do a couple of death warps in this game as well. And we're going to be sent back to the last place where we obtained a password. Now, the fact that I did not die to that first boss, which you would normally do in a speedrun in order to save time, is going to give us a little extra safety for this next, like, you know, not this next section. This bridge section shouldn't pose a problem if these little platforms here decide to be nice, which they usually are. Oh, sweet. He tried to shoot at me, but didn't. That one can be problematic if he's trying to shoot on the, like, right under you as you're trying to land on the platform below. Looks good. Also looks good. And that's the last one. Perfect. Stick to the wall there. Jump up. Okay. That section is fine. This next section here, not so fine. This is the jungle. This and another section kind of later in the game are my least favorite sections. Partly because of this beginning part right here. Oh, am I gonna... Oh, I'm gonna make it. Nice. And I'm gonna make this. Perfect. Okay, good. That does not always go like that, like nice and smooth. Those platforms can kind of just dance around and just be jerks and really just like prevent you from doing what you need to do. So, but fortunately they cooperated. I will need as much cooperation as I can get in order to get through this run with any semblance of it being like, you know, a respectable speed run. Oops, let's just land on that. Those beetles can kind of teleport in from wherever and be really problematic. But fortunately, that was high enough. I didn't have to deal with that. Nice. Alrighty. Now we get to kind of float upward here. So we're going to take an intentional death when we get close to the top of this kind of shaft here. And we're going to do that because it's actually going to teleport us up to that. We're going to revive right here with full life. So that's a good thing. Take an intentional boost there the other way. All right. Corner. Oh, shoot. I didn't do it. I did it too early. Okay. Well, this will be fun. Oh my god, what am I doing? Go away, please. Thank you. I think I can actually... I think there's some life here I can get. Yes, there is. Okay. Okay. So I only have 2 life for this boss, which is not ideal. Fortunately, I have an extra life in the pocket, so if I do die, I'll just come right back in this boss's room here. Shoot, I didn't fall down fast enough. Okay, that's fine. Oh, no! Stop that. Don't do that. Come on. Should be dead pretty soon. Yes. Okay, good. Whew. Okay, sigh relief. That was actually really close. Almost got pulled onto that spike there. Okay. That's why we wanted to have the extra life in the pocket in case we needed it, and we did, so good stuff. Alrighty, so now this section is kind of cutscene-y, where we're going to learn a little more backstory of the game, but I don't really need to talk about that. Let's talk a little more about why we're doing this marathon. We are raising funds for the Random Acts organization, and what the mission here is to... oops, I'm sorry. Let me just do this real quick. Okay. The mission here is to help feed the kids. As you can see, it is our 3rd annual Feed the Kids Marathon. These donations are specifically going to go toward families in need, especially those with children, to make sure that they don't go hungry during this holiday season. That's something we don't want to see for anyone, especially in this time where we're supposed to be a time of giving, a time of joy, as much as it can be given the circumstances of the world. But to be dealing with everything we're dealing with, and hunger on top of that, is something we want to eliminate as much as possible. And your generosity is going towards making that a little better for some of these families. So I do see that the donation link just went up in chat. Please do consider, even if it's just like $5, you know, something relatively small like that. Every little bit helps, and every little bit is greatly appreciated. If you do decide to make a donation there via that link, you can put your name and your comment in it if you would like to, and I'll be sure to read that off when it is appropriate to do so, to give you the recognition there. If you'd like to make your donation in the form of bits, or maybe even a subscription, maybe a gift sub, things like that, those all count too. Those are all greatly appreciated, and those will all go towards the same kitty, so feel free to do that as well if you would like. Alright, so now we've got our upgraded magic. You can do a lot more damage now. Nice. Yo, I see... What do I see here? I see an anonymous gifter giving a gift sub to someone there. Thank you so much for that. Not only do your donations and your bits and your subs and all that go towards helping some families in need, but they also go towards unlocking some bonus games that we've got coming up here. And y'all been putting in some work during the Vonnie block. We've already got a lot of stuff unlocked, so but we would love to see more. Oh, I jumped too low. You can get like 3 or 4 free hits on this boss there if you jump at just the right height, and you can slam into him before he starts to do all this funky stuff. All right, we want to see him jump around. We don't want to see him do any of it. Oh, that's great. That is great. Oh my goodness, Chaos again with the gift sub. Awesome. All right. I also see... I see a donation here from Patrick M. Jones. It's a $10 donation, and the donation comment says, "Let's feed the kids." Yes, let's please do that. Thank you very much for that. It is greatly appreciated. So that was the Death Warp that I was talking about. It's the first of the two. Yo, Manic, this is the Vonnie block. This is the 3rd of 3 games that I've played in a row here for this marathon. So it's a bit of block of games that I'm running here. Oops, I want to go out this way. And then we want to go up and around. No, I'm sorry. We want to go this way. Hello. So yeah, all of your generosity is greatly appreciated, like I said. And it's going to help to move for everything you contribute. It's going to help to push that chef across that burger bun. And when he gets to the end of it, we're going to unload. Whoops. Hello. Yes, we're good. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, I was talking about stuff. The more you donate, the further he walks across that bun. And if he gets to the other side, we will unlock a run of Super Punch-Out that will be coming up tomorrow, which will end up eventually be our final day of this marathon here. I assume that's going to be AK running that, but I'm not entirely sure about that, so don't quote me on it. All right, so coming up here is actually a fairly particular boss fight. We can hopefully manipulate its pattern properly. He's going to ask us a question. We want to make sure we mash B to say no. Otherwise, we have to repeat this conversation. I'm actually going to concentrate on this because, again, like I said, I haven't practiced this. Perfect. Okay, good. I'm glad I nailed it. Alrighty. So that's one of the evil kings down. We're going to take a slight detour here. Well, if it's not AK running it, it is now. So says Vonnie. Alrighty. Alright. So we have defeated that boss. Now, this is kind of an annoying... Oops, the wrong way. This is kind of an annoying section of this game, if you ask me. So another magic that we got here are these little kind of platforming looking things. This is the tornado magic, and its main purpose is to be used as platforms to kind of customize how we move through some of these spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, shoot. I didn't... Hold on. Let me do this again. Bait him to get out of there. Get that heart for safety. You don't necessarily need that. But I like to get it for marathon runs, just to make things a little easier. Probably going to grab the side of this. Yep. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Now this boss. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Oh. No. Okay, good. Okay, you're gonna come together, aren't you? That's fine. Okay, good. Perfect. All right. Ideally, you'd like to kill them before they come into that tornado form, but I did that without dying, so that wasn't too bad. Now, if you were doing a PB attempt, you would actually take 2 intentional deaths there and then fight that boss, because it makes doing the death warp that you need to do later even faster. Yo! I see we've got... Hold on. Let me finish this fight here, and then I'm going to read this donation I'm looking at here. Perfect, we got the manip. Yo, we have a donation from someone named Bear Hugger. Do you need assistance? It's a donation of $55, and the donation comment is, Bear Hugger, do you need assistance? That's a huge donation. Thank you so much for that. And I'm gonna say, yeah, that gets our chef almost all the way to the other side of that bun. So if you want to see Super Punch-Out, there is not much left you need to donate in order to make that happen. So, let's go. Super Punch-Out's a fantastic game. It's a sweet speedrun, too. Let's make that happen. I have faith in y'all. You can do it. Did I get it? Did I get it? I think I'm too low. Ah, shoot. I was like a pixel too low. Alrighty. So, coming up here is the Mirror Maze. This level always gives me fits. So, it is a maze. Obviously, I know where to go. So, we're going to get through it relatively quickly. Okay, this next screen is a doozy. So, you got to come down, like, right about here. Throw it there. Grab. No! Shoot. Okay. That can happen. Fortunately, I have 2 lives in the pocket, so, no game over or anything like that. Yeah, that screen always gives me a hard time. There we go. Okay, good. That's how that's supposed to look. Oh, shoot. I bonked my head there. Let's wait a second. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm kind of concentrating on what I'm doing here. This level can be a bit intense, and the boss fight can be problematic if he gets loose, so I want to try to conserve as much of my life as I possibly can. Okay. Ah, shoot. Okay. Oh, excuse me? No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that either. No, please die. Oh, damn it. Oh my god. Okay. I was so close to killing him too. There we go. Okay. Okay, no problem. This should be it. There we go. Okay, that's how that fight's supposed to look. Whew. Okay. Well, we had those spare lives for a reason. Okay, now we have a cutscene here. Yo, I'd say we're about like, probably about 10, maybe, no more than $15 away from locking in a Super Punch-Out run. So, folks, let's make it happen. Alrighty, so here's a nice thing. We've obtained another password, so now we've set our checkpoint here, so we're good. We don't have a lot to do that we need, a lot that we need to do here. Basically, just get through this section. But I mean, so if we die here, not a big deal. I don't think we will, but oops. Yeah, we're good. Oh my god, maybe we're not. Oh. Okay, good. Phew. All right. So basically we just needed to do all that so we can come in here and we can talk to the king and queen of this little village, and they're going to give us a whole bunch of goodies that we need. Oh, I just realized something. We had a goal there of 1,800, and we have surpassed it. So, now, we've hit our goal. That's fantastic. Thank you all so much for getting us there. That does not mean we are done. We are not done by any stretch. We have a full day of this marathon still left. Let's see if we can breeze by that number. But for the moment, let's see if we can get enough in to clinch getting a Super Punch-Out run going. So, like I said, $10 or $12, I think at this point will do it. So let's do it. All right. So now that we have done what we need to there, we're going to drop all the way down here, do a little floaty action, and then die. And that's on purpose. So that's our second death wart. So we're going to come back here, talk to this guy. And he is going to give us the item which will allow us to access the final section of this game. We've only got like 2 more, like, you know, levels left. Alrighty. Oops. Alright, so now we have a new magic. This is the claw magic, and I'll shoot it right there. What's unique about this is that when you shoot this at vertical spike walls, it will kind of create this little sticky residue on it that you can grab. And this will be rather useful in this particular dungeon a little later on. Ah, I didn't want to see that, but oh well. Sometimes it shoots, sometimes it doesn't. Right about there should be good. So here we go. We're going to shoot it here. We're going to grab this and jump all the way up. Maybe not. We'll do another one. Okay. Now this next section is very tricky. See that ghost enemy that was chasing me? It's holding a lantern. If I kill it, the lights are going to go out. You can see it's right there. So we probably will end up killing this one inadvertently. And if we do, we do. There's not a whole lot we can do about it. No? Thank you. Okay, good. Oh, we didn't actually come back. Yo, hold on. Let me fight this boss here. Warning, there is a lot of flashing on this boss. So if photosensitivity is an issue... We're done. We're good. And during that time, we got a $10 donation from Nemo2342 that says, "Buns away." That, look, you can see like the very back of the chef. It's so close. It's so close. We only need like a couple more dollars. Maybe a subscription, a gift sub, you know, some bits, just to push him all the way across there and make sure we get that Super Punch-Out run. We're so close. We're also really close to the end of this run. We really got one more dungeon left, and then that's it. Also, sour please for this music. Ooh, that was close. So there's going to be this little pot item up here, which is not only going to give me extra life capacity, but it's going to fill it to full, which is great. Especially for this next section, which always gives me a hard time. Nice. Perfect. Super smooth. Yo, speaking of smooth, 300 bits, Chaos, Nemo, 55 bits. I believe that gets us there, does it not? Perfect. All right, we are very close to the end. We just have the final boss left. Chef has left the building. All right, final boss here. We got a cheesy method for doing this. There's also a lot of flashing here too. So we're gonna grab this platform, wait until we get hit, fly up and over this, sit in front of his face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Go away. No, 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 no. 19 and... No, I was one short. Okay, that's fine. Got it. There it is. Alrighty, so here we go. We're going to talk to this king one more time. Once the screen fades to black, that will be time. And there it is. Alright, what was my time? $30.14. I'll take that. Considering that I did 0 warm-up for this, and I still came in about 5 minutes under estimate, is pretty sweet. I am very happy about that. Yo, thank you all very much for the GGs. World record for this game is like, it's like a 25.5x. My PB is a 26.5x, so not bad, but not close to this. So, but I also did take some marathon strats in here, so that had something to do with it. Also a couple of unplanned deaths. Whatever, it's fine. It's all good. Thank you again, everyone, for the GGs. Also, thank you again to Nemo2342, who donated another $5 and said, let us get this over with. So that actually was the donation that clinched Super Punch-Out. As you can see now, we're working on some super ghouls and ghosts. I can only assume it's going to be enemy running that one. And if it's not, it is now. So, because I said so. So, all right, I tell you what. Newtopia, Willow, Gargoyle's Quest 2, man, it's been an adventure, y'all. Really cool block of runs there. Thank you all very much for sticking around, hanging out with me on this late now Sunday morning. And man, we got so many donations in here, so much generosity. Thank you all one more time on my own behalf for being really cool and generous people and donating to such a fantastic cause. So speaking of your donations and why they're so great, not only are they helping to feed kids, but they unlock this bonus game in here. That's why I had to do a little shuffle-rooski at the beginning to get my layout here good. Coming up, we have all 4 of them running Jezball. I have no idea what that's all about, but let's find out together. So let's all stick around, have some more fun with this marathon, and yeah, I'm gonna put on some hot jams while we get our next re-steamer up and running. So everyone, thanks so much for being here for my block of runs. Be sure to stick around for a lot more information. I'm gonna leave you with one of the hottest jams ever on the NES. You're gonna recognize it right away. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed what I was doing here, please do give me a follow on my own channel. I play games like this all the time. I would love to see you over there as well. That would be greatly appreciated. So stick around. Lots more Feed the Kids Marathon coming up here. I will see all of you folks around soon. And until I do, take care, everyone.